Hey guys, it's Jessie. So this is my May wrap up. I read 3 books this month. Surprise, surprise. It's like my monthly quota, I would think by now. Because common of how many books I read is 3 books per month. So let's get into it. And it's been a while, it feels like, because I don't even remember what order I read these books in. Yeah, so let's just get into it. The first book I read in the month of May was The Cellar by Natasha Preston, and I have a book review and talk on this book, so I'll link it somewhere in the cards on the screen and in the description box below. The main character, Summer, she gets kidnapped and thrown into a cellar, hence the title. And this book is very amateur written. It was not the best book I read with the writing. It was just very amateur writing. But it entertained me to where I finished the book, and I think I gave it like a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Yeah, because it did have a lot of flaws, but it entertained me to where I got through it. And I liked how we got to see different points of views, not just by the main character, Summer, which her name turns into Lily by her captor, but we get a point of view by Summer, which is Lily, Lewis, which is her boyfriend, and the kidnapper, which is Clover. But we get all these different perspectives, and sometimes it's like present day or like a flashback, and I liked how we got to see those, but it was so hard to like decipher like who's talking. Sometimes I say this in my book review, so I won't say anymore, but there's a lot of things that were like, what? No, why? You could have, but yeah. Not the best book, but I will probably read another book by her because it was entertaining. But yeah, I wouldn't really recommend this. And the next book I read was Dreamland by Robert L. Anderson, and oh my gosh guys, this book, I always think about it. It's, oh my gosh, I love this book. It's very complex towards the ending of the book. Odea Donahue has been able to travel through people's dreams since she was 6 years old. Her mother taught her 3 rules of walking. Never interfere, never be seen, never walk the same person's dream more than once. Dia has never questioned her mother, not about the rules, not about the clocks or the mirrors, not about moving from place to place to be one step ahead of the unseen monsters that Dia's mother is certain are right behind them. Then a mysterious boy, Connor, comes to town, and Dia finally starts to feel normal. As Connor breaks down the walls that she's had up for so long, he gets closer to learning her secret. For the first time, she wonders if that's so bad. But when Dia breaks the rules, the boundary between worlds beginning to deteriorate. How can she know what's real and what's not? So yeah, this book was so good. I freaking loved it. It's so interesting. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I don't want to give too much away because I do recommend this book. It's so good. I love it. Probably like one of my favorite books of this year that I've read. Dreamwalking, romance, mysteriousness, suspense, complex craziness towards the end. So good. I freaking loved it. I gave this book a 5 out of 5 stars, and I'm not even explaining it well enough. I'm not giving it justice. It's so good. I think about this a lot. And the last book I read in the month of May was Promises I Made by Michelle Zink, and this is the second book in the duology to Lies I Told by Michelle Zink. And this book is so good. It wraps up Left Behind, and the first book's so good, and like it's so heartbreaking too of what happened and what she's going through, but it's still so good, and like page gripping because you never know when she's gonna get caught. But yeah, but if you don't know what this book is about, Lies I Told is about a girl named Grace. She gets adopted by these 2 people, I forget their names, but her adoptive parents adopt another boy, so she has a brother. And their parents are con artists, and they move state to state, house to house, like, all the time, because once they move, it's a new con that they're going through. And once the con is done and over with and they got their stuff, they move on to the next con. And it's what she's known all her life since she's got adopted. And this one con, to get close to the son of the people that they're going to rob. And her feelings get involved, and she actually makes friends at the school, and she actually likes the guy that she needs to get close to in order to speed the con up to get to where they need to be. And she's questioning everything now, and even her brother, which is like not really her brother, but you know, he also is thinking about like going his own way because he's done with this stuff. And it's just, I'm not explaining it well enough like I usually do because I can't explain things. But it's so good. You see Gracie growing and realizing that this is not right. And the second book really wraps everything up. And it was really good. And I gave this book a 4 out of 5 stars. Okay, so once again, surprise, surprise, I haven't read anything on my TBR. So I'm not really going to set a TBR for June because, you know, I never know what I'm going to read and what I'm in the mood to read. So that's why I don't set up TBRs. But my TBR from last month is still, I guess, my TBR for this month is what I want to get to reading, but probably won't, but I really want to. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below what y'all read this month and what your TBR is. Let me know, I would love to know. And yeah. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more videos by me, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!